everyone, it's Gretchen here. So, Friday night in my pajamas. That's what I got on tonight. So, it's Friday the 13th. How's everybody's week going? Happy weekend. Move you closer. And let's do the monies first. So, oh, it's an easy one. $2. Okay, I have $3 in my purse, so we're good there. So, week number 3, $2. You write that down. Put it in your piggy banks. We're getting closer. $2. Okay, so that is done. Real quick, I want to show what I've been melting in my milk cups. Twisted Peppermint by Bath & Body Works. Picked these up at the semi-annual sale the other day. Again, I only get about 14 hours out of my milk cups. It says peppermint, snow, vanilla buttercream. Now, when I first had it going, it kind of smelled like the dentist office. You know what I mean? The mouthwash, the medicinal smell. And it did finally kind of taper out there. But, got about 14 hours. I melted it 9 hours one day and a couple hours another day and a couple hours today. So, has a little bit of a smell though. Anyways, enough about that. I scored at the Walmart. I don't know if anybody else does this, but I go to the Walmart all the time. I usually get about 2 or 3 days of dinner, and then I have to go back and get another 2 or 3 days of dinner, and it's supposed to snow this weekend. It was gorgeous out yesterday. It was 65 degrees. And then today's the wind blew in, and tomorrow there's going to be snow. So I wanted to make sure I had food shopping done for the weekend. And so we're good. I found that at Walmart. It was the last one too. And I mean, it was $15. It was on clearance, but $15. I'm thinking that's, you know, not very cheap, but it was the last one. And I just thought it was so pretty. Creamy pumpkin cupcake. 19 ounce. So what's the large? 22 ounces. So you get cheated 3 ounces by the American Home by Yankee. But it's a nice one to have in the collection. That's what it looks like. They had a bunch there. If it wouldn't have been so pretty, I probably wouldn't have got it, but And then on clearance too for $4.50. The sugar maple and evergreens. I didn't even know Better Homes and Gardens even came out with a large candle like this. That's what it looks like. It is 18 ounces. Ooh, I can even smell it. Get that pine, and then I don't know what, I guess it's the sugared maple that just kind of makes it a sweet pine, which is nice because I really enjoyed this in the wax melt. And I actually had the wax melt in my hand, but I put it back when I saw the candle. And then they also had their American Home on clearance, $2 a piece. So this is in the delicious cranberry. And my biggest find for $1 was this one, spiced cranberry. It's in the little half cubes. Normally these run 98 cents, $1. I go to 2 different Walmarts. I go one close to the house, and I go to the other one that's further away. The other day I went to the further one. Today I went to the close one because I just wanted to get a couple of things, and you know, for the weekend, so we don't have to go out. So that was my candle finds. Pretty nice, huh? And they had a lot on clearance. How was my week? It was good. Seemed like I did a lot of running this week because it's my last week off. I go back to work next week. I really don't want to. It's been nice. It's been nice just kind of doing the housewife things, I guess you could say. It's been a long time since I've done that. a long time. What else did I want to... Oh, I told you about the twisted peppermint. And I got to tell you what else happened. So, here's a story for you. We get a text on the phone saying, did you authorize a charge for $100 to Krabby Joe's or something like that? Some crab house. And we're like, no. So it said, you're going to get an important call within the next 30 seconds. Pick it up. So we pick it up. It's the bank, of course. And they put us on hold and a live person comes up. And we pull up our bank account. And they said, did you authorize the Krabby Joe's? And we're like, no. And then they said, is there anything else on your bank account? And there I see a Papa John's pending for $39.93, I think it was. And we're like, that's not ours. And then there were some other things that were ours. And it's like the bank knew that Papa John's wasn't ours because he kind of confirmed it. So he said, I said, well, how did they get, our information? And he said, well, we don't know that, but we'll look into it. And they declined the $100 one. And then he said the Papa John's had to go through, and then we could dispute it. So the only thing he said, he goes, it looks like they tried to purchase a gift card. And I guess that tipped him off. I don't know. So I'm like, it was my card number, of course. And I'm retracing my steps back, like, where did I go? And that day I had went to Wawa. And I had used the ATM, and when I ran it through, it said card not read. So I didn't put any information in. And I also used it at Walmart, I think. And I don't have it, now I have the chip card, but I did not have the chip card at the time. So, I don't know, I have one of those Illuma wallets, but you take your card out and you hold it while you're standing in line. We left the $39.93, went through to Papa John's, and then we disputed it, and they put it back in as a provisional. And then they're supposed to investigate it, so be careful out there. That if that was my only case of identity or card fraud or however it's labeled that I experienced, then that was not bad because I can suck up $40. The $100 was declined, by the way, so it didn't even show up. They declined it. Scary crap, man. People just want to take stuff that's not theirs, They just want to. Just was not raised that way. Work hard for something and you just don't take everybody else's, stuff. Anyways, that's a great for another day. So things are, they canceled my account like that. My card was closed out immediately, and then they did send me a chip card with a new PIN number and everything. So hopefully it doesn't happen again. I tell you, scary, scary. What else is going on? I actually taped my first, it was like a dinner leftover. I was making chicken and dumplings, so I went ahead and taped it because why not? Because I have the time right now to do that. I know next week it's going to be tired. I'm going to be tired. Hands looking really well. Still having, some, it kind of shoots up through my shoulder. That's still happening, but I had my appointment Monday, and he said that should get better, and I should get stronger over the next weeks. He said usually the 1 month is the turning point, and you start getting stronger, and, you should get your strength back. So hopefully, fingers crossed, because I wake up and I kind of got to work those fingers. They feel a little stiff. Having a hard time working. I'm looking at my North Pole. I have it lit, and I have been working that baby for days. 4 days, and it's only halfway done. That's in that perfect pillar. So this things must burn really slow. I think I've only ever had one before that I burned, and it was in spiced pumpkin. I don't remember how long it took. But that one, because isn't it Yankee Candles when it's in the white? It's actually in a paraffin blend. I'm not sure about that. But I hardly get any wax pull whatsoever. Here, I'll grab it and show you. So check it out. It's only halfway done. It's barely even warm. I'm holding it. There's the wax pool, not much of one. Wow, can't believe it's still burning. I wish it was giving off really good fragrance, but it's not. It's a bit weak, but I've had it for a while. I put it down. I think I got it at the semi-annual sale in the summertime. I put it down in my basement, forgot about it. It's in a box down there. I have another one I need to get through. I guess I should just go and light it and put it in another room, because that could take me another 2 weeks. And gosh, a lot of candle talk today. What else? I had a couple other things on my mind. I always say that. Oh, thumbs up for the cheesy thumbnail I put out. That's hard to like hold stuff and pause and, you know, take a picture with it. Oh gosh, that's such a pretty candle. How pretty is that? I would eat that cupcake. I would eat 3 of them. If it was like buttercream. Now if it was like orange flavored, yeah, I wouldn't do that. But even the cupcake looks good. Even the cupcake liner looks good. Do you guys ever do that? Eat a cupcake and like take your teeth down the liner? I've been known to do that maybe once or twice. I'm not sure. Speaking of cakes, I got cake mix at the Walmart because I have leftover Christmas Snickers that I want to get rid of. They're in the candy jar, and I got them when the kids were here thinking they would devour them, but the candy jar is just kind of sitting there. I guess everybody's tired of candy. And then my sister brought, oh my gosh, tons of candy. But, so I got milk chocolate cake mix to put Snickers in it and make it a Snicker cake. And all you do is just drop them in there, and they melt, and you have like peanuts and caramel in your cake. And then I got cream cheese, whipped cream cheese frosting. And true story, the guy charged me twice for the cream cheese frosting at the Walmart, but till I realized that I wasn't going to go back for that. They do that. They try to go by so quick that they always double charge me. And I usually look at my receipt, but I wanted to come home, and I don't know if I'm starting to get sick, but I just kind of feel fatigued, and you kind of get that ill feeling, kind of little symptoms. But I took my vitamins, I drank some water, and washed my hands, and hopefully it's just maybe I slept wrong last night. I'm not sure. I was up pretty early. It's still dark out. Trying to get back on my schedule. But I guess that's it. I think I covered mostly everything. I got a bunch of videos going up, and kind of been enjoying my off time to work on crafty projects. I know I won't have that kind of energy next week after work, so I'm enjoying it now. And but anyways, I hope everyone is having a good start to your weekend. And remember, $2 is our put away for this week. And have a great night. Take it easy, guys. Bye.